Hello everyone. So last time we made a simple calculator using the uh, use by making by initializing two variables, that is floats. Now whenever you initialize a variable, it does not seem that professional because the values are initialized by us and not by the user, so it does not create that much of an impact. So what we need to do is we need to input the values from the user. Firstly, let's rename this class from numbers to calculator. Compile. You can see there the name change immediately. Now we have initialized the values 24 and 256, but we need to take the input the values from the user, and to do that, Java, being so professional, has already already has the initialize the method. Now whenever you download Java, it comes with many packages. The packages are made up of classes. These classes will these classes are now whenever you need to like whenever you need to input uh, now inputting a variable in Java is very difficult, and the code is very lengthy. So to shorten it out, Java has already made it for you, and all you need to do is import the class from the package. So so you have to import it, and let's do that. You have to use the import command. Import. Now the name of the class is java dot util dot capital S scanner semicolon. Class compiled, no syntax errors. Now we will initialize these variables later. Now it will show errors because the variables are not yet initialized. So first we need to create an object of the class of the uh, scanner. So it is simple. All you need to do is just create uh, all you need to do is follow a simple syntax, that is the name of the class followed by the name which want to give to the object. In this case we will use sc is equal to, now since you are uh, making a new class, the name will you have to enter new. See the color change because it is a reserved one, and again you have to enter the name of the original class, that is scanner semicolon. So here we go. Just neatening it up. Now you have to now we need to assign the now we need to initialize the variables, but those variables sorry, now it is giving us an error that a parenthesis or a box bracket is expected, but uh, since the class is predefined and we are importing it, so we need to put system dot in, that is it is inputted from the system. Simple. Now it will give us an error over here because we have not initialized the variable. So let's initialize the variables in such a way that the value of the variables is the value which the user will enter. So let's enter. So we have to run the method which imports the value of a float, because uh, because we need the answer to be in a float format, that is in a decimal format, because necessarily they need not necessarily have the value that is an integer. So 250, like if you enter 13 divided by 7, the value will be in a decimal format. So to be on the safer side, let's enter a have a float value. So float, now let's name it x is equal to sc dot next float. Now this you can see I have followed the same syntax as I have followed over here, that is initializing a method, because this is also a method in the class scanner, and this scanner class has already been defined in this scanner class has already been defined in the packages. Now we need to assign the value to y, so let's just copy paste it. Now let's compile. Yeah, we have not y. Compile. Now you can see there are no syntax errors. Another thing I wanted to tell you is that you can enter comments in the class using two backslashes. Now I want to comment on this part over here, that importing a value for x. Now you can see the color has changed. So whenever the compiler reads two backslashes, it ignores the it just ignores it. And whenever if someone reads the source code, then they will get to know that they will get to know why have you done all this mess. Another thing which I wanted to tell is that if you want a complete paragraph, so you have to enter star and one asterisk, and then one asterisk and slash, backslash. Now what has it done? This is the starting of the comment and this is the ending of the comment. But now you can see that this line also gotten included. So what you need to do, we will just control X, remove this, and generally this is for the uh, user to know that, see, automatically it has automatically the asterisks appear, so that the programmer or the user will get to know that uh, this is generally used, so that the user will get to know what is the purpose of this class in particular. So the purpose of this class is currently creating a calculator. and generally the person who has created the class also writes their name. So programming nation, compile, no syntax errors. Now let's check out void main. Now you can see the values are already entered, and the and you can see the JVM is also you can see a blue line moving. Now why is this happening? Is that the scanner cannot input any value unless you have not entered a system.out.println function. So it stops then and there, and you get the old output. So you need so since this is a duplicate function, since this does not print anything, let's just use this. You can use this to refresh the JVM, that is a Java virtual machine, just in case you face this problem. Now it is coming because you haven't displayed any values. This is also what matters. So just enter two values, compile. Now it should work. Just a sec. Now uh, if we enter this after enter two values, then it won't work because it will erase the enter two values part also. So we'll compile it now, and now it should work. Let's just refresh the JVM. Void main. Compile it. Void main. There is still a problem in the execution. Let's see what the problem is. Let's just remove all this garbage. Maybe this may be creating a problem right there. Compile. Void main. Still there is some problem. Oh, here we go. Enter two values. It's working. I was so confused the whole time. Now let's enter 45. The second value let's enter 678 because it's a calculator. 723 minus 633 because it is x minus y. 30510 which is the product of these numbers, and 0.06637168. I shouldn't have read it out completely. Which is the quotient of these numbers. I was thinking the whole time that there is some problem with the JVM, but it's working. Now let's use the slash f function so that okay, let's just open editor. let's just copy this whole thing. Control C, Control V, backspace the whole way, front slash F. This is a special character, and if you want to print front slash F, which you mostly wouldn't want to, but just in case, then there are escape characters. I will talk about them in a future video. So let's see 46 and 23. 69, 23.0, 1058 and 2, because 46 divided by 23 is 2, and 46 is the double of 23, that is why we are getting the difference as 23. So hope you like the video. Be sure to leave your comments down below. Sorry the last video wasn't pretty good. I like to improvise on myself, and that's what I am doing. Be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel. Comment if you have any difficulties in the execution of the program. I'll be happy to resolve the problem for you. Thank you.